Greetings and salutations from the last trumpet ministry. Good morning, and this is our second video on the E-sword. The first one was for installation. Now this is just to make our way around the program, just to understand it a little bit. If you'll go over with me to the left here, we see these are the books of the Bible, and these are the chapters. When you want to go to a book of the Bible, I go to Exodus. Make sure you left click there. Let's say we're going to the 5th chapter. Go right over to the 5 and click, and this will change. This will not change when you change a book until you click this, the chapter. Okay? That's number 1. Then if we go up here, we shall see that all the books of the Bibles are here, and up here are our commentaries. You see the commentaries? Okay, and here's the dictionaries. Alrighty? So to change these, or if you don't want all these showing, very simply, you go right up here to options. You see options? You left click on the options, come down to the resource, left click on the resource, and there they all pop up. The Bibles, your commentaries, and your dictionaries. You see? If you don't want one in there, you just left click on it, remove the check mark. I want that in there, so I'm going to left click on it and put it back. That's basically what it is right here, okay? In the whole area. Now let's go back over here. We're in Deuteronomy. Let's go to Genesis. Let's go to the 6th chapter. All right? Now, here we see up here, by the way, if you'll look right here, this is a plus or minus sign. When I click it, it goes to the minus, and it makes these very small. So I like them large, so I click right there on the plus, and they're large again. You see the numbers here? These are the strong numbers that are keyed to the words. Okay? So if I'm going to click, let's say we want to go to face. 6440 is the key word. H6440. So I left click on there. Okay, and I go down here, and you'll see that this, if I go, see the blues here? Everything, these blue circles, will show up down here if you click on it. Let's go to the Brown Driver Briggs. Okay, the dictionary. I left click there. All right, and there it is. Face. You see panim, pene, that's the Hebrew pronunciation. Here's the Hebrew language. Face, faces, presence, see? So that's what you do. And if I go over here, you'll see the Strongs. There's another red circle. Okay? Over here is the word studies. Click on that. You'll get the same thing for face. Right down in here. Isn't that wonderful? All right. Now let's go back up in here. And I'm just going to go through briefly what these are. You'll have to study yourself and go in there and just play with it. It's tremendous. But there's the King James, and I can go over here, and every time I click, it changes very quickly right here. See, to all these that I want. There's different translations. There's the Amplified. Look how quickly they change. It's wonderful. Now let me go to another. I'm going to go back to the King James Plus. That brings the Strongs. And see how this box pops up here? There's the Strong. This is the Strong box, if you want a quick one. All right, let's go up here and take a look at the search. You could search things. You left click on these binoculars. See that? Left click on it, a box will show up. Now I can either search with the number, the Hebrew number here, whatever it is. Let's look at Earth here. Here's Earth, H127. So I put a capital H, 127 in there. And I want to look at an Old Testament. Of course, this is Hebrew. So I hit search. And there they are. Now, when I go up here, you see Genesis 1:25. I click on it. It's down here. If I double click on it, it will come up here. Watch. I'm going to double click on this. See how it changed to Genesis 1:25 right there. See it? Right here. Okay? So one click brings it down here. 2 clicks will bring it here and here. Isn't that wonderful? But it's fantastic. So let's cancel out of this. I want to see, I think that's about it we need to see up here. And you can just check on these things. All right, let's go over to the commentaries now. The commentaries, we have Kyle and Delitzsch. See there? And the blue, see this one? Wesley. Wonderful. Let's look over here at the topical notes. Now, when you downloaded some of these resources, you might not be able to find them. So I'm going to show you where they are. The topical notes here, it shows up right here. And if you'll come down here, you'll see the Fox Book of Martyrs. That's down in this. And if I click this arrow, it'll show all the ones I have in these topical notes. Okay? I got Antiquities of the Jews, Bible Manners, Fox Book of Martyrs, Sketches of Jewish Social Life. But check down here and see all the ones you downloaded. So I'm going to go back up here to the Fox Book of Martyrs. And up here, right up here, it shows chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 5. See, and I click on that, and it comes right there. So it's very simple, very intuitive. Okie doke. Now, let's go over to the study notes. See this? I click there. And I want to show you something. See this little chain here? Right there. Make sure that's clicked. See, I unclicked it. Now make sure it's whited out. Because that will coordinate the book, the chapter, and the verse. Every one that comes here will come up here. So if you have study notes, let's say I put study notes in here. Okay? They will be saved. And every time you come up on this particular verse, Genesis 1:21, it'll be over here. Okay? That's all you got to remember. Make sure it's whited out. It's chosen. Same thing with down here. Always have this whited out, chosen. See that? Okay? So those are your study notes. You put your study notes in there. You can copy things in. Let's say you wanted to copy this down here up to here. You just click this. Excuse me. This one, and this one. It puts this down here up into your study notes. Okay? I just wanted to show you that, and I want to get rid of this. I don't want it in there. Now, I think that, and then for your study notes, you know, this is a word processor, so you can play with all these things here. You can change the fonts up here. See? Let me show you. Change the fonts. You have to highlight it. Come up here, change that. Say this 18. See how much higher it is? So this is great stuff. There's all your things there. Now let's come down here and see what this is. Here are your dictionaries. Okay, here's your dictionaries. You've got all these up that you downloaded. Very simply, like I said, let's go with this one, Round Driver and Briggs. I click on there, and it gives me this number, earth, land, ground, all these things. See, I could change over here, everything that's blued out. Now, let me show you something. Let's say I purchased the Vines Old Testament. Now, for these dictionaries, Smith and all these dictionaries that are very great, very good resources, it's not keyed when you left click on a Strong's number over here. You must go down here, and let's say you want the word abomination. You see it over here, and you look at it, you put it over here. You have to go down and find it wherever it is. This abomination, there it is. Vine's Old Testament, there it is, right there. You do the same thing with Easton, the Easton dictionaries or encyclopedias. There it is, abomination. It'll do the same thing with the Smith. Excellent, excellent stuff. And very, very simple to use. Okay, and go through this. You have remember to keep these checked. Okay? You could go right down here. Let's say I want another word. Let me see if camel. There's a camel. See what we got here. Carmel. I'm sorry, I couldn't see that. Carmel, a mountain which forms one of the most striking and characteristic features of the country of Palestine. Well, that's about it. I have a time schedule. I can only do these videos for about 10 minutes. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Enjoy it. Work with it. You'll love it. And may the Spirit of Christ just flow into you like rivers of living water in and out of you. In Jesus' name, thank you for watching. God bless you.